if you put your business hat on and you would think about other types of clinical research, device related, say, uh, is you would you say that there's an opportunity in Costa Rica to build a place where patients and companies and startups could kind of both bring their needs, patients needing care, high end care, say in the vascular space, and companies needing to produce data to support that care in other markets. And would that be a viable solution? If, just from a very high level assessment?
So I think one of the good things that we and opportunities that we had in oncology, we need to remember Costa Rica is has a very good health system around the country. I mean, for example, cancer patients that are treated in 97% of the time within this national system. Okay. But the thing is, I mean, this national system does not offer everything for the patients and even has a lot of things that are lacking in terms of medication, in terms of devices. So one of the opportunities that we had in oncology is that many of the things that we started to use within the clinical research were not given to patients. I mean, so patients obviously looked for other opportunities for them to have, I mean, a specific medication in oncology, for example. So this was the opportunity, I believe. In devices, I think there could be a very good opportunity. I mean, and in that case, I mean, if you have some device that uh, it is not offered here for patients, or even the standard of care is not offered here to patients, this obviously becomes a great opportunity for you to expose a clinical research as a as a way to receive at least the standard of care. Okay, so that is something that definitely helped us in the beginning. Yeah.
So Beto, what do you think were your biggest hurdles in your construction here? This started with this uh, very specific project in three, and you've clearly grown this to, you have a building built, you have multiple sites, you have multiple research coordinators and staff, and like I think that you've grown this. You have a social media presence. Multiple companies know you. You speak all over the world about some of these research that you've been able to to do here. But in the process of you getting there, what were some of the hurdles that you had to maneuver? And if you had to do it again, what would you do differently?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, obviously, I can I can divide hurdles into two parts. The first part is the administrative hurdles that we had, because I mean, this we started to have a clinical research unit in a time where there were no clinical research units that really were working. Okay, so as for example, as easy as a permission to have research. I mean, the government did not know how to give a permission because there was no
Form to fill.
detail on giving a permission for a clinical research center. So
So it was
so
legal, but we don't know how to let you do it.
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, there was no like paper said, well, check. No, there was no click, no checklist. Right. Yeah. So this started. I mean, we started to work around things and obviously try to work as efficient as possible. The other important thing is obviously people. We came from a moment that there were 8 years that we didn't have research. So starting from the people, the population. I mean, the population, the people did not know what a clinical research was, clinical investigation. I mean, they still said, well, oh no, I'm not gonna go as a guinea pig to really receive something that you don't know what's gonna do. Obviously, we need to educate the population, telling them what type of research is being done, phase 3 trials, what are they, what are they receiving, obviously. So that kind of things. The other even, and I think it was and has been still a hurdle, is that even the health community did not understand very well what clinical research was. I mean, if you started to think and you think that 8 years without any clinical research, I mean, there were a lot of residents that have not been around clinical research. Okay. So, I mean, if you're not around clinical research, you don't know what are the benefits of clinical research, how clinical research is done. I mean, even a protocol. I mean, what a protocol should contain, what an ethics committee needs to manage, to think about. So this was something that really was a big hurdle at the beginning. Still is, but we have managed to incorporate many residents. We started to expose more of the research that we have been doing. For example, recently there was a big part of the medical congress here in Costa Rica that focus on research. Okay, and there, I mean, we gave information about studies that are opened, what have been the benefits of clinical research, etc. And this is something that we need to continue doing for the health community here in Costa Rica, to try and to push forward on this sense.